This is the Nitecore EDC23, and this is kind of like almost my new favorite little eeny teeny baby little flashlight. I'm gonna tell you why. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. Nitecore's, they're at it again. Okay, they're always making these things happen. Nitecore EDC23 just dropped. I've had a pre-production model for a few weeks, probably a little bit over a month now. And I got a lot of things to say about this, but let me give you my bottom line up front. You want a small pocketable flashlight, 2500 lumens for the turbo mode, ultra low lumen mode, damn near disappears whenever you have it in your kit. And for me personally, it's well made, great screen. Then it's an easy recommendation, easy purchase. There's some things I could say, maybe reasons why you don't buy it. But if you're wondering if it's right for you, then links in the description down below. Use the code that I have down there as well to get the best pricing. But if you want to know more about the flashlight itself, stick around and listen to what I got to say about it. So Nitecore came out with the EDC27, and I think they noticed they had a hit. These flat flashlights are very popular nowadays in the everyday carry community. Everybody has one. First off, Nitecore did provide me this flashlight. They're not paying me for this. They're not sponsoring this video. This video does have a sponsor. We'll talk about them later. And overall, I like the fact that they keep coming out with these little bangers. They know what they're doing, and I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. So we got the Nitecore EDC27. Then they came out with the Nitecore EDC27 UHI, which I have right here, which kind of just took the EDC27, but it upgraded the LEDs in the front. It gave you a pre-selection switch, all sorts of features that I liked about it. I'll link up the actual review I did on this down below for you to check out. Then we got the Nitecore EDC25, which I don't have. Great features as the EDC27 UHI without the OLED screen. Still really good flashlight from what I understand. And then we got its big brother, the EDC29. I recently did a review on this one as well. This is a great flashlight, especially in a pouch. It may not be the best for your pocket. And I think Nitecore identified that shortfall of a pocketable flashlight. Enters its little brother, the Nitecore EDC23. They did it again. Okay, first off, it has a maximum brightness of 2500 lumens. It's a flat design. It has that rapid lockout switch that they brought in on the EDC29. I'm expecting that they're going to probably give me some type of update to the EDC27 for that rapid lockout switch. It has a one-hand operation. It has a burst mode, a strobe mode, pre-selection brightness mode, and an ultra low mode. And it has intelligent proximity sensor so that you won't burn yourself when the flashlight is turned off and you turn it on. Lots of great things about the flashlight. Let's go over some of the preliminary specs overall. Very, very small. I'll put all the specs up on the screen, but I like the fact that this thing is damn near palmable. Here's my hand. It just dang near disappears literally in my hand itself. It fits in the palm between the bottom of my palm and the beginning of my middle finger, and it just kind of easily fits and just, I don't know. I like the fact that it is a very, very small flashlight. Has that rapid lockout mode on here. So when the flashlight is on, so say for instance, I have the flashlight, let's turn it on 15 lumens, or let's see, 65 lumens. I can just simply hit that lockout mode. It turns the flashlight off. That's for lockout mode 2. If you want to do lockout mode 1, we'll talk about that here in a second as well. It has different modes itself. So here you can see it does 200. So it has, see, 1100. It has 15 lumens, 65 lumens, 200 lumens, 1100 lumens, and then it obviously has a strobe mode, and it has the turbo mode. So very easy to use. So fair warning, we're going to do a little bit of turbo. We're going to do some strobe mode as well, just give you a warning. So here is what the turbo mode looks like. Press fully down to get strobe mode. Very, very bright flashlight, which is going to be fantastic for protecting yourself in real life. But if you want to protect yourself in the digital streets, I have to recommend today's sponsor, which is Aura. Now, I have been using Aura for almost 2 years now, and my regular daytime job, because of my job, not to do with me personally, and because of the Chinese, my social security number, my birth date, and my first and last name was lost to the Chinese. So I have thoroughly thought about my digital well-being, my digital protection. I use Aura to give me that well-being, that forethought, that protection online, just in case I was able to lose myself to identity theft. But it's just more than an identity theft tool. It's also a VPN. It's an antivirus, a password protector. It has parental controls, safe gaming online, spam list removal, and spam call protection. I have Aura installed on my cell phones, on my computers, on my tablets, and I use the whole family protection. My 18-month-old, she's not on these digital streets yet, but I have her enrolled in my Aura system as well. So if anyone tries to steal her identity, I get an alert for that. I have my banking accounts linked with Aura. If I have any charges that go over a certain amount, I get an instant notification with Aura. It lets me know, hey, did you just spend this amount of money? Check out aura.com/MarineX for a 14-day free trial. It's something that I use all the time, and I've gone much beyond the trial because I'm a big fan of it. Shout out to Aura for once again sponsoring today's video, and I think that you guys will like them as well. So protecting yourself in the digital streets with Aura, but you can protecting yourself with the EDC23 is something that you can do as well. When you turn on that strobe mode or that turbo mode, is something that you can put in an intruder, someone that's coming at you, and just kind of give you an opportunity to be in the fight just that much longer. I'm a big fan of that. Now, they didn't go far away from the design of this actual light because they have a great design when they came with the EDC27. So here it is when you turn it on. Let me get it out of my face. So you can do pre-selection mode. So when the flashlight is off, you can decide which lumens do I want it to be on before I turn it on. So I'm like, okay, I want it to be on 15 lumens. So now I have it on 15 lumens. When I turn it on, it's 15 lumens. That's fantastic. But even while it's on, let's say I switch it to 65 lumens, I can still use, so right now it's on 65 lumens. I can use a momentary mode where I click it and it goes to 15 lumens, no matter which mode you have it in. That's a great feature as well. As I mentioned earlier, you can rapidly turn off the flashlight by hitting the lock switch on the side. Now it's in lockout mode 2. Lockout mode 2 means that you can't use the turbo mode or the strobe mode. But if you want to still have access to the strobe mode, you can do lockout mode 1. Which is when the flashlight is on, you want to hit the turbo mode. And while the turbo mode is on, it gives you a bar, lets you know how much turbo mode is remaining, right? But also you can lock the flashlight while it's in turbo mode or strobe mode, and you still have access to the turbo and strobe mode while it's in lockout mode. You won't be able to turn on the regular flashlight because it's in lockout mode 1. But if you need to be able to just quickly turn on the strobe mode, this is a very handy feature as well. I primarily keep it in lockout mode 1. I kind of wish Nitecore would switch it up where if you hit the quick lock switch that it would just automatically be in lockout mode 1. And I guess I can go some other things I wish were different about this flashlight as well. Here's a miss that I think that Nitecore has. See right here? This is a pocket clip. Okay. This is a pocket clip of the EDC27, the EDC23, and the EDC29. They're all basically the same. And the thing about that is, except for when this is in your pocket, a lot of the flashlight is hanging out of your pocket. Let me show you. So I kind of do wish that they would have made the pocket clip for this flashlight come up a little bit higher, because this is such a small flashlight that you really want it to be not so much hanging out of your pocket. That's something to think about. Another thing, if you weak side carry this in your left pocket, I'm right-handed, so I weak side carry it in my left pocket. When it's in that pocket, the lockout mode switch is up. There are times when I go to reach in that pocket, say for instance, I have my keys in that pocket next to it, right? When I go to reach in my pocket next to that, there are times when I turn the flashlight, the lockout mode off with my hand. When I do that, the flashlight is now unlocked, and now I can inadvertently turn the flashlight on. So I think for future models, it would be nice if you reverse the lockout mode. So if the lockout mode was down to be off and up to be on, that would be better for when it's in your actual pocket itself. If you left-hand pocket this, as I mentioned on my EDC29 review, I wish you can put a little symbol on there that said locked. so you can visually see that the flashlight is locked. Or if you hand this to somebody that they've never used this before and they try to turn it on, they can see a lock symbol, and just from deductive reasoning, they should be able to unlock the flashlight and use it. That would be something that would be nice as well. And hopefully you do come out with like an EDC21 or something like that and scrap the OLED screen. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great, very user friendly, but I think that's going to get you, if you don't need the actual screen itself, then it's going to be a way to save some money and kind of give you a scrap down, dumbed down version of this flashlight. At first, I didn't think I would like the fact that the pocket clip is damn near the entire flashlight, but because of the fact that it's the entire flashlight, it fits comfortably in my hand. My pinky finger is literally resting up against the pocket clip. So when it's in my hand itself, it actually gives my pinky finger something to rest next to. In the bigger flashlights, it does the same thing, but there's a lot of flashlight left over. So I didn't think I would like that. But after carrying this in my pocket for a couple of weeks, I actually kind of enjoy the fact that it really gives me, especially if I'm rucking, if I'm in my alley checking to see if there's a possum or a raccoon or something like that, I could just keep this up near my shoulder. So that's very, very tempting. I don't know what the final pricing of this will be, but if this is, I think $89 MSRP, and I think this thing is like $109 MSRP, I would imagine it being a baby brother, I would imagine it's going to come in less than the $89 mark, but check the pricing down below to see if what the final pricing on the EDC23 is. I think that we need some other competitors to come out to really shake up the flat flashlight game. Nitecore is just destroying this market right now. I know Rovivon has tried to come out with some stuff. I've seen some other folks try to come out with some stuff as well. But I really like where Nitecore is going with these flashlights. Very small improvements that can be done on these, and I think it would just kind of take it over the top. I like the feature of this flashlight. And I have a pre-production model. It's in full production now. I think so. For me, I got a lanyard and I got a charging cable. I'm assuming you're going to get the same thing in the full production box. But let me know what you think about this flashlight down below. Put an S for smash or P for pass in the comments down below. If this is your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button, and I would appreciate that. Join the battalion. Hit that like button as well. Push me into the algorithm. I would appreciate that. And take one more good look at the Nitecore EDC23. This might be the next banger for you. This might be your next one. This might be the banger for you. If this is not your first time stopping by, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.